something. I mean, they've been pushed around and exposed in this series. This is a good chance for them to save face with the win.
Now let's take a look at the Bucks opening lineup. Inside, we have Giannis and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Taurean Prince. And it's Kuzma in at the 3. Lillard passes to Antetokounmpo. Back to Lillard. Here's Antetokounmpo. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist.
Giannis has great confidence and he's playing with it here.
And so it's Holiday who brings up the ball for Boston. Outside, Brown. Pass to Tatum. Lets the 3 fly. The rebound by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo inside. Pounded by Tatum. With the second effort, the kick out to Kuzma. Holiday against Lillard. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
And shooters must beware. Porzingis is down there lurking.
The open shot. White cans it from the wing.
Oh, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Antetokounmpo with it. Porzingis picks him up defensively.
Defense as tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Rejected by Lopez.
Lopez has size and great instincts. That makes him a threat to knock shots away like that.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim. That's how you finish in the open floor.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
And the Celtics in possession here. Wrapped to the basket by Milwaukee on the other end. White, good.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Now here's Lillard. Kumpo. And here's Lillard. Pass to Prince. Just 5 on the clock. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. Shoots over White. Prince can't hit.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
Counted from distance.
You know, this team relies on Tatum hitting those shots, and that's why he's such a high-volume three-point shooter.
Kuzma finds Antetokounmpo. Lillard outside. Back to Antetokounmpo. Tipped away and stolen by Brown. And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's his first foul. The Celtics making a switch here. Horford's checked in.
Now into the lineup for the Celtics. Number 42, Al Horford.
Now here's Holiday. Outside Porzingis. Shoots. Giannis with the rebound.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. And Boston with some changes. Cornette's checked in for Porzingis. Hauser comes in for White. And Pritchard is subbed in for Drew Holiday. So Milwaukee going with almost an entirely new group here. Sims, he's checked in for Lopez. Jackson comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Trent, he's checked in for Prince. And it's Porter Jr. in for Lillard. Now here's Porter. Using his post moves to get the 2 points.
Yeah, good pass from Trent Jr. When someone is uncovered on his team, he'll be sure to find them.
And Brown has got the ball here for Boston. Pass to Hauser from behind the arc. It's Milwaukee with a rebound.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Offensive board. Jackson, the pass to Sims. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Brown against Trent. Brown inside, goes up and lays it in, nice and easy.
Terrific initiative from the swing man. Brown is smart at understanding when to look to score inside.
Here's Porter. That shot, no good.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. It's the Celtics. And we welcome you back to Game 4, folks. Thanks for joining us. And for Boston guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. The Bucks trail by 5. It's Tatum at the 4 with Horford at the 5. Then there's Peyton Pritchard, and it's Shireman in at the shooting guard position. That's the Boston 5. The 3 from Prince. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist. Prince has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Shireman. Left side Tatum. Here's Pritchard. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now it's a shootout.
The paint. Over to the wing. Outside Tatum. And again, Boston with the triple.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Here's Lillard. There's contact, but Lillard slips through.
Always an appreciation for Lillard and his build, just how rugged he is, along with that fearlessness.
Fires the 3. Pritchard, no good. Bucks trail by 6. Lillard converting inside.
They didn't do themselves any favors with their shooting in the first quarter, but they're starting to pick it up now.
Here's Pritchard, defended by Lillard. Here's Tatum. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got 4 rebounds in the game. Lillard with the strong move.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
We've got 1:55 left in the half. Antetokounmpo against Tatum. And the basket is good. Tatum's got 8.
Shooting it with more confidence now. Look at his face. He didn't look quite right in the opening minutes. Finding it now.
Back to Antetokounmpo. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. That one on Tatum. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. And they have been thus far.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
That one misses for Antetokounmpo.
Think about Giannis and just how special of a player he is. We know off the court the endeavors he's into. And this guy has really grown into a global ambassador for the game of basketball.
Three-pointer goes up. Three-pointer goes down for White.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He wants to review the game plan. Milwaukee going with almost an entirely new group here. Lopez, he's checked in for Sims. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Gary Trent Jr., he's checked in for Prince. And it's Porter Jr. in for Lillard. Here's Porter. Blocked!
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Brown can't hit. Bucks trail by 5. Trent, the pass to Porter. Back to Trent. Over Holiday. Trent's shot is off. Boston has gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage. Holiday against Porter, and the basket by Holiday. Holiday's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Drew's got such a great build, 205, 210 pounds, a bigger guard. Hard to knock him off of his shot.
Back to Porter. Trent, the pass to Porter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Kicks it out to Jackson. Shoots over Brown. Jackson can't get it to go. Boston leading by 7. Pass to White. Now Brown. Second shot opportunity. Shoots over Jackson. And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim. Brown's gotten his second bucket of the game.
A stronger defensive presence would have saved them 2 points.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break. Ready for the third quarter.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot drum, please. They're picking up the shot.
Some great postseason action in the first half of play. A healthy lead has been built for the Boston Celtics.
Offense is clicking right now. They're playing high-quality ball, selfless. I'm surprised they're not up by more.
That being said,
Looking at how the Celtics... Thanks as always.
Great to have you with us again as we return to our coverage of round 1. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum. Man, is he getting it done today?
Yeah, we had a feeling he'd step up in this one. So far, playing at the top of his game when they really need him.
Still interesting to see if in this second half he can find ways to get to those same spots.
And on the floor for Doc Rivers as we get into the second half. Kevin Porter is out there with Gary Trent. Then there's Brook Lopez. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. And it's Jackson in at the 3.
The last pick of the first round in 2019, Porter Jr. plays with a chip on his shoulder. I love the competitive attitude.
Inside, here's White. Inside, White gets it to go.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Here's White. Rebounded by Trent. And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
And one thing I've learned through the years is no matter the situation, there are always adjustments you can make.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
And the Bucks with some changes. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Kuzma. Prince comes in for Jackson. And Lillard subbed in for Trent. Bucks trail by 10. Lillard passes to Porter. Antetokounmpo with it. Now guarded by White. White against Porter. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Porter. Out to the wing. The 3. Here's Lillard. That shot off the mark. And here's White. He'll bring it up for Boston. On the wing, Holiday. Back to White. Pass to Holiday. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Antetokounmpo has got 5 rebounds tonight. Right wing. Lopez for 3. And here's Lillard. Pounded by Tatum. Outside Porter. Here's Brent. Here's Antetokounmpo.
So tough to contain the length of Giannis. When he takes those strides, he's going to make you foul.
This is his second trip to the free throw line in this one.
Shooting from Milwaukee, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And he drops the first. And so Antetokounmpo nails both of them.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player.
Boston leading by 8. To the middle. Here's Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Well, that just scrambled the defense all kinds of ways with that great initial pass.
Lillard finds Porter. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. Back to Porter. Pass to Prince from outside the arc. And another miss by Milwaukee.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
With the 10-footer. And it's Tatum missing.
That's pretty much the only way to keep him from taking advantage of you down low. He's got to play tough, physical defense.
They're coming right at you. KPJ playing with intensity.
Holiday passes to Tatum. And here's White. Launches a three. Lillard pulls down the board. Antetokounmpo with it. Picked up by Tatum. Oh, look at Giannis power in.
As Giannis has grown in his physical stature, widening those shoulders, having more strength, these are the kind of plays that make all that hard work pay off.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Changes for Boston. Al Horford's checked in for Kristaps Porzingis. Hauser comes in for Jason Tatum. And Pritchard is subbed in for White. Here's Brown. Ooh, Brown inside! Hey, he's more than just a shooter.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
And the dunk by Lillard.
Yeah, don't let the size fool you. Damian Lillard, he can get up there.
.56 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Here's Pritchard, defended by Lillard. Pass to Horford. Here's Hauser. No made baskets yet. Rejected by Antetokounmpo.
Giannis able to get stops from anywhere on the court.
We've got 28 seconds left in the third. Yes, great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got his 5th assist in this one. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Cornette's checked in for Boston. Boston shooting their first free throw of the evening.
At the line for your Celtics.
Bucks trail by 7. Here's Antetokounmpo. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Well, an aggressive Antetokounmpo is a good thing for this team. Taking it in with force to the rack and getting the foul.
And so Antetokounmpo nails both of them.
Staring at this deficit, they're trying to be more aggressive and get themselves to the line.
Over to the left wing. Back to Brown. Here's Hauser. Sinks it from distance. And the Celtics lead by 8.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
And he was dominant in their last outing, and the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Seems to be nobody.
The third quarter comes to a close. Celtics out in front. They lead by 6. And we'll be back with you shortly. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And thanks for sticking with us as this round one game continues. Tatum and Horford, the duo at forward. Then there's Peyton Pritchard. Then there's Luke Cornett. And it's Hauser in a two-guard. That's the Boston 5. Boston leading by 9. Pass to Hauser. Outside Tatum. Three-pointer. And they'll get another chance. Here's Pritchard. And here's Tatum. Just 5 to shoot. Had a miss there on the triple.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Kuzma, pass to Lillard. Back to Kuzma. Now here's Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
Oh, I would love to see Giannis in the dunk contest. Wouldn't that be sweet?
Boston going with almost an entirely new group here. Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Cornett. Brown comes in for Horford. Derek White's checked in for Hauser. And Drew Holiday is subbed in for Pritchard. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Over the break, I listened in on Joe Mazzulla's huddle. He implored his team to use the clock. He said the clock is our friend. No need to rush things unless they give us a free one. Let's squeeze them out of this game. Back to you, Brian.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Porzingis. A thunder jam by Porzingis.
Getting so used to Porzingis soaring in on the putback dunk. There's another one there.
Antetokounmpo, pass to Lillard. Off the mark there with a three.
Well, you make strides to get back in the ball game, but an errant shot like that can definitely cost you any kind of momentum. Have to use better judgment there.
Oh, 3 chances on that possession, but they just can't find a way to score.
And I'm telling you what, on the other end, you're just waiting for when it's going to happen. Lillard is going to come at you.
All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for the Celtics.
You have to like what you've seen from them defensively. They've done well contesting shots and have managed to come away with some blocks, too.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, want to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
And another miss by Milwaukee. Grant, wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down.
Yeah, coach is definitely looking for patience and execution.
Brown against Antetokounmpo. This one for 3. Brown can't hit. The Bucks trail by 7. And the timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Milwaukee making a switch here. Sims is checked in. .116 left in the fourth quarter here. Antetokounmpo fighting through the contact.
Giannis Antetokounmpo is a star in this league, and more the team trusts him in those moments.
Porzingis finds Tatum. Porzingis with a screen on Antetokounmpo. There's Tatum with the 3. Boston, no good that time either.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself.
Antetokounmpo, pass to Porter. It's hauled in by White. Boston on offense. Ooh, here's White on the drive. And the big dunk at the end of the break.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Porter. Lillard outside. Back to Porter. Pass to Prince. Takes the three. Brown with some nice D. Boston on offense. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. Holiday up top, defended by Lillard. So we see Boston get the win here. And they're still in a tight spot, but you have to applaud the grit they showed to get this win.
You can't ever underestimate a team in the postseason. They fought hard and got a crucial